Good morning and welcome to Pogo.com. So yesterday was Wednesday. That's when they come out with new weekly challenges. And I thought I'd show you what's going on with that and demonstrate 2 or 3 games if we have time here. So I was playing slots, and there is a challenge this week to earn 12,000 coins. Since yesterday I'm up to 10,326. This game, there's really no rhyme to reason. It's really just luck. So what I normally do is I just max bet. At my level I can only do 2, and then I just hold for auto spin, and anytime I get a winning I just come back to reset and start over. So basically it's an AFAK, away from keyboard style game, unless you want to chat with people. And again, as I mentioned before, chat can be full of a lot of drama, but you get to meet a lot of cool people. So really, that's all there is to this game. And with that, I'm going to go to the home page and show you off these weekly challenges. I completed today's dailies, and one of the weekly challenges was to play this solitaire game. I got that done this morning and earned this badge on my profile. Oops. And then the other weekly badge is to get the slots done. So not worried, got a whole week to get that done. I guess I kind of rushed through that one. This game's pretty fun. It's a very easy solitaire game, and it also looks very confusing at first. So that's if you decide to play this game, it's addicting, it's fun, it's challenging, but it's also very intimidating at first. It looks very confusing. It's not. So that's my advice. And then got the September challenges done, which was a game called Garden Blast, and that was extremely difficult, but very challenging and fun. And first thing we're going to do is go to my profile, and we're going to update my favorite game badges. I always like to change those once a week, so let's see what we got here. Get rid of those. And I think I'm just going to go with 1 this week. And I want to show off this September victory badge, because this was a very hard and challenging game. It's called Garden Blast. Very challenging, very fun and addicting, but that's going to be the one. Just 1 this week. Let's see what happens. And that's what I thought. Hold on, I thought I was supposed to take up the whole page. Let's see. Not the whole page, but the whole area. I guess not. So we'll have to go back, and I think I'll just show off my September ones. There we go. So anybody looking at my profile will know that I got that difficult and challenging badge. Why is it not adding? There it goes. Next one. Done. And where's that last one? It's always 4. There we go. Done. That looks good to me. Nothing else to change. Everything else is the same. So let's go back here and let's show off. I think we did Monopoly Sudoku, Trivia Pursuit we've done. Here's a favorite game of mine, Dice City Roller. Anyone familiar with the old Pogo is going to know this game, and this is one of those club exclusive games. You have to be a member, pay the $35, $39 yearly fee. Yearly, that is, and you get to play this game. It's pretty much a match spot on as to what was on the old classic Pogo. So if you're concerned about some games not being the same, this one is not only the same, but it's better looking and it's bigger, so you'll be able to see it better. And again, all these games can be played on your tablet and or your phone. No app necessary. You play right out of the browser. It's real easy. Except on smartphone, you cannot chat. That function is disabled on your phone. So let's play. This is a typical dice game, kind of like a Yahtzee poker sort of thing. There's 4 rounds. Every round you get to do an auction on the properties with the points that you earn. It's kind of a guessing game, little strategy involved. Can you outguess or what other people are bidding on? And if you get the highest amount, you get that card, and then you get a chance for additional points, or you can lose. You'll see in a moment. So I'm just going to play the game, and I like to join. Typically 10, 11 players. So each table has up to 20. These are the number of players. This is the number of time in progress. So I'm going to look basically for a game with a low time in progress. Ah, here we go. Waiting for players. 12 or 20. Excellent. And it just started. That was easy. First roll on the first round. We'll do 2 of a kind here. And then we'll do exactly 7 there. And I think we'll just put the 2 up here in a straight. So you see poker, Yahtzee, luck. And there's a timer, so you have enough time to make your decision. You know, misclick can really mess you up. So we have, I'm going to take the 13 here. I'm going to put my 6 down here. And we'll put the 1 and 3 of a kind. Full house is pretty easy to get. Normally I jump on that if I have a good roll where I can almost fill it up in one shot. Round here. Oh, we can do 21. I'll put the 2 down here. Put the 5 in the straight. So I'm kind of building up on my even and my straight and my 21 right now. So could have probably done a full house, but again, I like to wait for bigger rolls that match it more. So here's the auction. Got 17 seconds. First one I always go for is this 180. I bet 69. A lot of people are going to jump on this one at the last second. So actually, what I'm going to do is hit this one. Ah, I timed out. Shoot. But you can see 2 people jumped. I would have bet 69. I would have won that bid. But here's where, if you watch these winning bidders here, you're going to see if they won or lost. So there were some good wins. I missed out on that one. Just yapping too much. Okay, round 2, quarter 2. 3 rolls. See what we get. So we're going to do, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Gosh. No, let's do this. Put the 1 up there. I'll put the 5. Oh, see? Wasn't thinking. I should have done the 2 1s, and I should have put the 5 in the full house with the 6s. But I'm just talking too much. Okay. There's our 3. There's our 1. I got over for the 5, so I'm just going to take the 4 and 2 down here. So that's one thing you don't want to do is leave. I try not to leave dice hanging. And my strategy on that first roll was bad, so I left 1 hanging there. So we're going to do this up here, the 2 3s over here. And I'm going to put the 6 and 5 down here. If I can finish this 27 off, I'll get an extra 50 points. At this point, my score's so low, I'm just going to go through the motions here. It's a fun game. It's addicting, especially when you get really good. I'm normally in the top whenever I play another bid here. I need to make up some points, so I'm going to go for this 500. I can bid up to 500, which would be pointless, but you'll see in a moment. I'm going to cap it at 209 if I can. Seeing some bidders here, but I think I got enough. There we go. I didn't get it. Let's see how they fared here on their bids. Not bad. One player lost some money. I gotta make up some action here. I got 2 rounds left. There's our 3 of a kind. 6, 5. 3 up here, and the 2 over here. I'm not really doing anything with the straight. I don't know why. I'm just not having a good game. There's my score, 357. Not on the board yet. So let me do the 2 2s here. I think we can do the 1 down here. 6 and 4. Need a 5 to get that extra 50 on that exactly 27. And again, there's also a chat on this here. What do we got here? There's our 5. Let's see if we can do a 6 on 4 kind. That'll get us some good points. We'll throw the 4 up here. And I think we'll just put the 1 up here too. Already got my 4 here. Don't need the 4 down here. Don't need the 4 here, so full house was a good place to put it. We made some ground back up in 2nd place. What do I want to bid on here? I think I'm going to go low this time. Oh, we're getting some points there. Let's go 99 on the 300. Right to the last second. And I lost again on that bid. That's the last one, so I won't get any more chances. Going into that end of the 3rd quarter, I'm in 2nd place. I dropped down to 4 without winning any bids, nor did I lose. Now this guy picked up 247 on that 500. We got some ground to make up. There's our 3. And put the 2 5s down here. There's our all odd. Should have put my 1s up here, but I took the easy points. Alright, back up in 2nd place. Down to 3rd. Darn it. As long as I can stay in this top 5, I'm happy. Go. One last roll, and that's it, my friends. I got no points on this roll. I need some 4s and 2s. I got my 4s, but not my 2s. And that's it. Got nowhere to put those 3s. Game over. And I washed out on that top 5. Oh, no, we made it, did we? Yes, top 5. That's it. And then at the end of the game, you get to see the winner here, Old Broad 57. I like that. There she is. And that's all she wrote. There's our winners and losers, ladies and gentlemen. Old Broad 57. I love that username. Okay, so let's do bowling. Somebody said they wanted to see bowling. And I think we might have enough time to fit a game in here, so I'm going to go, yeah, well, why not? I'll go over 20 minutes. Normally I like to play this on full screen, most of these games, but again, if I go full screen, I'm going to lose my recording. One French president, I wonder who's in, oh, Nutty Boy News. So we're going to start a table, that's what I normally do. Cool thing about some of these games is that some of these people have leagues, and they compete and keep score over time. It's pretty cool. I can do a find a game. I guess just one table. Don't really want to start in the middle, so I'm going to host. I think we're going to turn well, if I do fast, I'm not good at fast, so we'll do casual. I may not chat too much. I'll leave my table chat open and we'll start the game. Now I can also wait for more players. Maybe I'm waiting for a friend. I can extend the timer. before I start the game. This is the strategy I did on the old classic Pogo game website, but it just doesn't seem to work as well here, but I just kind of stick with what I know. My goal is always try to get 150. And you'll see when the intermission comes up, there's other ways to play, and I'll show that off a little bit. I think this was more set up for a tablet or a phone. So the classic bowling was what actually got me into Pogo back in 2006, and I played a lot of that game. I had actually bowled a couple 300s. My average was always in the high 2s. But physics are just a little different, especially when you're trying to pick up split spears. Hopefully we'll probably see that. So I just go over to this one notch, try to hold that ball steady. That's the hard part with the mouse. And I aim right in there. Hold on, I got time to set this up. And one quick click towards the end, to the right. My stats, lifetime, doesn't tell me my highest score. I believe my highest score is 227. So I'm just going to keep table chat open. Maybe a friend or somebody will pop up in there and join me. But I like this game. It's fun. Get a few rounds in each day. And we got a strike. Good. And there's my rank on this one, 14. Every 10 ranks you get a badge. And kind of off to a good start here. Pogo.com, that's the website. And again, these games can be played free, you just have to deal with advertising, and then you don't get to play some of the exclusive games, such as Dice City Roller. I think that's what they call it. So, again, if you're watching maybe for the first time, and you played the old Pogo before it changed over in 2020. As you can see, some of these games, the first two I played here, Dice and Bowling, are very similar to the classic bowling, classic games. A little brighter, a little bigger. Yes, the bowling has a little bit of a downside. They just need to shore up the physics a little bit on picking up spears. And it's back to what we're used to. So there we go, and to the right once. We got a strike. Good. So just got to kind of time it right towards the end there. I click the right mouse key to spin the ball just a pinch to the right. And on classic Pogo bowling, with doing it that way, I was always scoring 250 or higher, and I picked up a few 300s doing it. So as long as I can pick up a few more strikes here, I might get a 200. But 150 is the goal. Here's an intermission, so I'm just going to kind of wing the ball down there. As you can see, there's just different ways to do this. And I've tried different ways, but I stick to the true and tried. And one thing about intermission, the way these don't count, but you do pick up bowling points that will go towards your rank. So 43 extra pins I will pick up. It has nothing to do with my score in the game, but it will help my rank. Hard part's just holding that ball steady with the mouse. I think we got a split here. Yep. This is what I'm talking about. This would be an easy one on Classic Pogo. See? Just I can't pick. They're just so hard to get with this new bowling. Classic. That was a no-brainer. Alright, we're going over the 20-minute mark. We'll wrap this game up, and that's going to be it for this week. I could probably spin the ball faster. That might help a little bit, but again, on Classic, I never did bowling like this. I went with the slower, but with the new format, it's harder to hold that ball still. So you can see how I was winging it during intermission, and you can certainly do that, but you got to do it precisely and each time really fast. And I just don't see strategy there. So I just like to take my time and set up my shots. And again, this could be fun when there's a lot of people playing. It gets a little competitive. To the right, and a strike. And you get turkeys, and so, you know, if you get 3 strikes in a row, the turkey's going to pop up on the screen and gobble at you. It's pretty cool. I think next week we'll show off some of the card games. Maybe we'll do that Rainy Day Solitaire. A really neat take on Solitaire. And maybe do a game of Spades with Jen. Probably like to show off this really neat game they got too called Turbo 21. It's a unique take on 21. It's really fast paced. To the right. Oh, we got a spare. And again, you can easily adjust your spins, especially on those spares. If you're a little off, you've got the left and right mouse key. If you're using a phone or tablet, you're using those little arrows at the bottom with your fingers. I played this on the phone, but it's probably better if you're using a touchscreen to play it on a tablet. Comes that frog again in my throat. Yep, I'm off. Alright, I'm off. But we picked up the spare. We got one more here, frame 10. Let's see, let's make this a strike, please. Come on, stay over to the left there. Right over that left dot. I just can't get it to stay. Got it? A little over. Plenty of time. There we go. What we got? 183. Not bad. Again, I shoot for 150. Like to get 200. But in the old Pogo, if you got one classic Pogo, if you scored a 150, anytime you played, a 150 score would get you what was called a jackpot spin to earn extra points. So we collected 160 pins, picked up that extra 43 on the intermission, so I got 106 more pins to knock down to get rank 15. And I can let the timers expire and we'll start a new game. I think for now we are done for today. So come on in, check out these games. They are fun. We got crossword, we got word search, memory games, Sudoku, casino games, not many to choose from, but here's that Turbo 21. This I'll show you guys next week. This one's a blast, and it's got great graphics. It's another holdover from Classic, and it looks and plays a whole lot better. And you basically just have to try to match up 21s here as best you can. Just real quick. It's addicting. Darn it. There's a 21. See? And you gotta watch this timer. Right there. There's another 21. Okay. I'm going to finish playing this one. I'll see you guys next week. Anyone watching, I hope you enjoyed. And have a great week. Bye.